Let's be brutally honest. Men are simple, but not that simple. You probably think the first thing a guy notices is your body, right? Or maybe your hair? Wrong. That's entry-level YouTube advice. The men like shiny things kind of nonsense. The truth is far weirder, more subconscious, and honestly, kind of creepy. Because men notice things about you before they even know your name, before you've spoken a single word. And once you understand these secret tells, you'll realize you've been communicating way more than you think without even opening your mouth. Today, we're breaking down the 3 hidden things men pick up instantly. And trust me, number 2 is so subtle, you won't believe it until I explain the psychology behind it. Secret 1. Your social energy signature. Here's the shocker. The first thing men notice isn't physical at all. It's what I call your social energy signature. Think of it like Wi-Fi. You can't see it, but everyone's transmitting a signal. And some people's signals are strong, open, magnetic, while others feel like that sketchy public Wi-Fi you don't want to connect to because you're afraid of getting a virus. Men don't consciously think, yes, she's broadcasting a friendly yet confident energy with hints of mystery. Nope. It happens faster than thought. His brain scans how you move in a room, how you occupy space, and here's the sneaky part, how other people react to you. Psychology calls this social proof bias. If other people light up around you, laugh with you, or seem drawn to you, his brain instantly codes you as high value. If you walk in stiff, isolated, scrolling your phone like it's a life support machine, his brain codes you as unapproachable before he's even noticed your shoes. It's primal wiring. Back in tribal days, men didn't just pick women who looked good. They subconsciously picked the ones who seemed most accepted and elevated by the group. Why? Because it was safer to mate with someone the tribe already valued. Here's where it gets fascinating. Even the tiniest social microsignals matter. For example, do you tilt your head slightly when you laugh, showing openness? Do people subtly angle their bodies towards you when you talk? Do you make eye contact with strangers like you have nothing to hide? All this creates a social aura around you that men detect instantly. And before you panic, no, this doesn't mean you have to be Miss Social Butterfly 24/7. Quiet confidence radiates too. A woman sipping her coffee with calm composure can transmit more powerful energy than someone being loud just for attention. The point is, men notice the vibe you send before they notice the details of your looks. If your signal feels magnetic, their brain flips the switch from random stranger to someone I want to know. Secret 2, your micro expressions of approval. This one is sneaky. Really sneaky, because men aren't just looking at your face. They're decoding it like CIA agents on a lie detection mission. Here's the truth. Before a man even processes your outfit, your body type, or whether your nails are done, his brain has already scanned your micro expressions. What are micro expressions? They're those lightning fast, uncontrollable flashes of emotion that last less than half a second. You can't fake them, you can't stop them, and they're basically your soul's pop-up notifications. Now, here's where it gets fascinating. Men are wired to notice them, even if they don't consciously realize it. His logical brain might not think, her zygomatic major muscle contracted, therefore she's amused, but his subconscious gets the memo instantly. It's a primal survival tool, because long before Tinder swipes, men needed to know one crucial thing about a woman in the tribe. Am I accepted or rejected here? And the answer is written all over your face. Let's break down a few examples of these micro approvals. The eyes spark. When your pupils dilate ever so slightly or your eyes widen just a fraction when you first notice him, his brain registers it as intrigue. Think of it as your face saying, interesting specimen detected. The half smile, not a full applied Instagram smile, but the little uncontrolled upward flick of your lips that leaks out before you can manage it. That's your subconscious saying, you've got my attention. The brow lift. When your eyebrows lift a millimeter, it signals acknowledgement, surprise, or curiosity. Translation in male brain. She noticed me. I exist. I'm not invisible. Huge win. But then there are the danger signs. Because yes, your face also betrays disapproval faster than your brain can stop it. A micro frown, a quick lip press, a subtle eye roll you didn't even know you did. And guess what? He noticed. His brain filed it under abort mission. Here's where it gets powerful. Men make approach decisions based on these unconscious signals. If your micro expression screams open, he feels safe enough to engage. If it screams closed, he retreats faster than a guy who just found out his ex is at the same party. Let me paint your scenario. Imagine you're at a coffee shop. A guy looks at you across the room. You lock eyes for literally half a second. In that time, without you speaking a word, your microexpression told him everything. Did your eyes light up just a little? Did you look away with a subtle smirk? Or did you squint like you were trying to remember if he owed you money in another lifetime? He caught it, and it decided his next move. Psychologists like Dr. Paul Ekman, the guy who inspired the TV show Lie to Me, proved that microexpressions are universal. Doesn't matter if you're in New York, Tokyo, or Timbuktu. Those facial leaks speak the same language everywhere, and men, whether they know it or not, are fluent. So what's the lesson here? It's not about practicing fake microexpressions in the mirror. That won't work. Your subconscious will betray you anyway. The key is alignment. When you actually feel open, curious, or intrigued, your microexpressions will naturally reflect that. And that's when men notice. That's when his brain gets that subtle dopamine hit and thinks, wait, I want more of this. Bottom line, while you're worrying about your hair, your outfit, or whether your lipstick is the right shade of berry, men are making decisions based on the flicker of your face that lasted 0.2 seconds. And in the world of attraction, that 0.2 seconds can mean everything. Secret 3, your unconscious alignment. This one is wild because most women don't even know they're broadcasting it. Your unconscious alignment. Sounds mysterious, right? Let me break it down. Men are subconsciously scanning whether your external self and your internal state match. In other words, is what you're showing the world aligned with what you actually feel inside? Here's why this matters. Humans are natural lie detectors. When someone's smile doesn't quite reach their eyes, when their laugh feels rehearsed, when their posture says, I'm confident, but their fidgeting says, I'm insecure, our brains notice. And men, especially in the early moments, are hypersensitive to this mismatch. Why? Evolution again. Back when survival meant choosing allies carefully, someone who is out of alignment was a risk. They might be hiding something. They might betray you. So today, even in a Starbucks line, a man's brain is still running the same primitive scan. Does her vibe match her reality? Here's how this plays out in modern dating. Your posture versus your expression. If you stand tall but look terrified, he'll sense the dissonance. Your style versus your comfort. If you're dressed like you're auditioning for America's Next Top Instagram model, but you keep tugging at your skirt nervously, he reads that as inauthentic performance. Your words versus your energy. Even something as small as saying, I'm fine, when your microexpressions say, you're annoyed, yep, he picks it up. And here's the kicker. When you are aligned, it creates this magnetic effect. If your clothes, your posture, your facial expressions, and your vibe all harmonize, it's like music to his subconscious. He doesn't just notice you, he remembers you. You stand out as real in a world full of filters and facades. Think about it. Haven't you ever met someone and thought, I can't explain it, but something about them felt off? That's unconscious misalignment. Men notice it instantly, even if they can't articulate it. And when the opposite happens, when everything about you feels congruent, that's when they're drawn in, before they even know your name. Here's a practical example. Imagine two women walk into a room. Woman A, she's dressed expensively, but she looks stiff, keeps adjusting her outfit, and laughs too loudly at jokes she doesn't find funny. Misalignment. Woman B, she's in a simple outfit that fits her, she moves naturally, her smile looks lived in, and her laugh matches her body language. Alignment. Guess who leaves a stronger impression? Spoiler, it's not the one who tried harder. Men might not even remember what color your dress was, but they'll remember how right you felt in yourself. That's unconscious alignment, and it's one of the biggest secret things men notice before they even know your name. So next time you walk into a room, remember this. Men are noticing things you didn't even know you were saying. And the woman who owns that truth, she doesn't just get noticed, she gets remembered.